So what's the big idea about idea evaluations?
In 1985, the dean at the time came to our faculty development committee and said, please select a tool that will help us improve our teaching. We looked at several instruments and came up with using the idea form. It's students' rating of instruction.
The first section of the idea form asks the students to rate their progress on objectives. When faculty members pick certain objectives and students indicate that they aren't making progress in that area, it raises a flag and becomes an opportunity for improvement.
Idea evaluations are a way of holding teachers accountable for their teaching effectiveness.
When students rate instruction, it correlates with good teaching. Students know the difference between good teaching and bad teaching, and they know generally whether they've learned or not.
So one of the things I find most helpful is when students take the time to write thoughtful written feedback on their idea evals. And I usually ask students to answer two questions. One is, what did you like best about the course and how I taught the course, as well as how could the course best be improved. I've seen more engagement with students in the classroom as a result of some of the other changes I've made, and so they really have made a big difference to how I've taught the courses and the quality of the courses as a result.
There's certainly never a time that the student comments on the idea evaluations aren't of value, but they become particularly important to a professor when you have to overhaul a class. It was the student comments from that first semester that helped me see that they weren't making the connection between the material we were covering in the text and what they were doing in the simulation. And based on that, I was able to go back and refine the structure of the class and provide some of those linkages.
Based on reading idea form comments, I teach the course over an entire year instead of one semester. Started offering some study sessions, how do you study for my quizzes, things like that.
And thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and more importantly, taking the time to complete the student ratings of instruction.
Your input and your voice does matter.